that day is gone, I'll be ready for it. I know not to mistrust a lot of people. Trust me, I'm prepared for the first zombie apocalypse. I think I heard seen somewhere a person that got coronavirus woke up from the dead again. He died and woke up because of the virus or something. I was like, oh, yep, it's gonna happen. Yeah, it can be good or bad. It's a possibility. It'd be a possibility. It's always a possibility. Always possibilities. Mm, I'm gonna be honest with y'all on that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. 'Cause if it's like the Freakers or War Was Z infected or anything like that or Resident Evil, I give up. If we get anything like involved, 28 days later, no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't need to be running from nothing. I don't know, because if it come down to if a zombie apocalypse happened, we would be dead anyway. Because that's gonna be because as humans we can't take not a lot of us out there. Truth be told, if a zombie apocalypse happened right now, an amount of I give it 2 weeks to a month, probably 70, 65 to probably 70% of people would be dead in a matter of 2 weeks to a month if a zombie apocalypse happened right now. Because number one, if a person ends up becoming a zombie and bites the next person, it's gonna start spreading just like that. Just kind of like how this pandemic hit. Once one person got it, a bunch of people started. If it happens like that, a lot of people, because you got to think about hospitals wouldn't know what to do. Army wouldn't know what to do at the time. Yes, they will rely too much on technology, and you are very right. Because people people wouldn't survive. Too many. You got too many nosy people. Somebody gonna be like, "Hey, I gotta record this. He getting bit." Like, okay, he's getting bit. Why not help him? He might be turning into he might be getting attacked by an actual zombie. Well, I probably wouldn't help. If you getting bit, my whole train of thought is to be like, well, yep, I told you, zombie apocalypse. I'm going the other way. 'Cause there are people that literally be having they phones out, headphones in the ears, and run through doors, run or walk across the street and not look up and get hit by a car. Yeah, majority of them would be dead. Oh yeah, you straight up perfect. You perfect. No, you are perfect. Truth be told, what'll make it a lot easier for you, just like I have said, what makes it easier for you, if a zombie apocalypse were to happen, you got a home. Even though you got all that stuff, you got a home. All you have to do then, once the first thing they say, there are people. If you see on the news, they saying people are coming back from the dead. They're eating other people. Barricade your home. That's the first thing you need to do. Because I ask people that. That's the main. Because I heard because I used to ask a lot of people that. Well, a lot of people that I used to be like, "What would you do in your once a zombie apocalypse happened and you're at home? What's the first thing to do?" Lots of people be like, "Man, I'll go get a gun. I'll go do this." No, the first thing you need to do is to barricade your home. If you're at home, barricade yourself. If you out there in the streets, find somewhere to barricade yourself. Because if you can you need a good defense is a good offense. You got to barricade yourself first. Because if you don't barricade yourself, just like I said, if you sitting at home or I'm sitting at home, I see it on TV, barricade yourself. Lock up windows, trap those doors, m- let whatever happens. Because if you go anywhere outside your house, nah, it ain't gonna work. Half the kids these days, like my kid, late 20, early 20 and below, they don't even know. They don't tie. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you're all right. They don't know how to change tires. They don't know how to change the oil. Cause I see that. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I see that all on my excuse me. I see that all on my TikTok. There's literally people recording kids because they rely on either the insurance people to somebody to come out there to come do it, like and they don't and guys don't know. I'm like, nah, no, no. There are more females knowing what to do than guys nowadays. Oh yeah, if there ain't no internet, it's over with. No internet, everybody would 60% of people will probably panic if there's no internet. Head to a prison. Now, see, the only thing about that Walking Dead style, heading to a prison, you're gonna have to probably be able to, because if there's a prison and it's already occupied, and there are paranoid police officers, paranoid cops, and paranoid prisoners. If they decide they don't want you there, they gonna kill you. So you pretty much it's like a you damned if you do and damned if you don't kind of situation. Now the reason why I only say 60% because I would push it up to like 80, but the only reason why I say 60 because of people that are probably still alive that are probably still alive from the 80s and the 90s. And probably depending on, I would probably give it early 2000, mid 2000, depending on how they were brought up. Because, like my sister, my dad has taught her how to change her own oil, change her tires. She don't really care too much for. I mean, she can get on internet and stuff, but it's easy to be taught if you listen. Um, but those that are die hard 110% need feeling like they need internet, yeah, they would be dead. I mean, yeah, that's 110%. Yeah, you are right. You are correct. You are correct. But if everything happens, but yeah. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, if everything goes to plan and you're talking about going to a prison, you have to think about it. Once it's every man for himself. It's a every man for yourself kind of situation when you go to a prison because I watched enough infected movies, zombie movies. Everything always starts at a hospital or a prison. If everything starts, and like I said, because there's gonna be always prisoners left behind. They can probably be getting attacked. Somebody gonna be because your best option if you end up if you're at home, you start hearing this on the news, you're gonna jump up and leave your home and travel when you have a child. Mm, best option is to barricade yourself at home. Cause see now it's gonna get to the point you're gonna have to go out there in the crowd of people. You ain't gonna know who's infected. You ain't gonna know where everything's gonna be coming from. People are in panic mode. People gonna be looting, which is stupid. Cause people gonna be trying to rob. Then you got a you got a little one that you got to protect. Then you also, if you decide you want to keep your puppy, because your puppy gonna make noise. Unless he's a trained dog, he's still gonna make some noise to the point where you want to be able to make it from one location to the next without being caught. So and like I said, but yeah, you're traveling with your 5-year-old son. You're not gonna want to be in the middle of a firefight trying to. If you got a weapon, you're not gonna want to sit there and go toe to toe with somebody trying to protect yourself and your child. So your best option is now if you was by yourself and alone, yeah, quick reaction, go for it. It's just you. But if you got a little one, your best option is sit where you at. Now you can wait till everything clears up and head to a prison. But then if you do that, there's no telling how many of no telling how many prisoners are left behind, how many police officers are left behind, and they done changed. They're still in their cells or all in the prison. So I mean, you can make it there, but I'm saying you gotta watch out for the child. You gotta watch out for the child first. It is very true, So I mean, it could happen in a prison much easier because I got if you basing it off TV, homeless people are taking uh you got Mexican people. I mean, not Mexican. You got homeless people. They are taking drugs early. They can end up getting bit in the streets. They might not change instantly because their antibiotics is fighting off the infection. They do something stupid like trying to get steal a liquor from a store or something. Police grabs them, takes to the prison, and all of a sudden now you got an infection in the prison. There's a bunch of different things you can look with that. I overthink. See, my mind overthinks. So a lot of time I'm like, eh. but yeah, when it comes down, but yeah, you right. People would flee a prison, but you got to think about it. Prisoners, not all prisoners are dumb. There are some attempts where a prisoner might kill an officer, take their weapon, and be like, "Look, this is our home. Ain't nobody getting here." And then what? You can't really during a zombie apocalypse. You can't trust nobody because one way or the other, even if you manage to save people and y'all find a place to barricade, eventually If it's 10 of y'all, eventually a good 5 or 6 of y'all will be dead by the end of the month because you're gonna have one person who's gonna be the idiot talking about we need to do this, we need to do that, we got to do this, we got to do that because he don't want to follow. Especially if you're the leader, they don't want to follow your order. He gonna end up getting about 2 or 3 people to be on his side, which makes the whole situation dumb. They might make dumb decisions. Then you're gonna have 2 people, 1 or 2 people in the group that's gonna be more like, oh, they ain't gonna know what to do if it happens. They be like, okay, I need, oh, I found a zombie and I'm gonna run this way, run into a crowd of them because they not thinking. Or it's gonna be somebody that's always gonna be trying to be 100% a good person. Situations like that, you can't be a good person 110% of the time. Now, prisons would be good for a bunch of supplies, medical stuff, weapons, and all that. I mean, you gonna have some smart ones. Yeah, like I said, when it comes because you got to think because you have to think about that point in time. If you're at home, you hear it on the news, they showing proof that they is in the streets now, or somebody got bit in a prison cell, or it's coming from. You got to pay attention to everything. You have to think 110% on your feet real quickly. And trust me, when it comes down to a zombie apocalypse, if you go on by the movies, got to think fast. Die. Malts and napalms. Now Molotov kind of easy to make. All you need is to make sure you still as much liquor as you can. Put some towels and rags in bottles. You can make a Molotov. Now napalms and moths, I don't know how to make none of those. Yeah, I would. If I live in a somewhat of a city. I mean, there's houses all around. Yeah, if you live in the country, you probably the safest place you can be. There's not many people there. I think it was scrap. I can't remember. I think it was scraps. But see now you all that stuff you got to go scavenge for. When you can pretty much go to the nearest nearest liquor store, just grab as many bottles of alcohol as you can. Cause you talking about kerosene, growler, rags would be easy because that'd be like stuff like towels, t-shirts, jackets. Rip sleeves off. You can make a bunch of that. Scraps can be laid around the house. But for as growling kerosene will be. I don't know where kerosene will be located like that. Yeah, you gonna need survival instinct. You really, it's gonna have. That's why I said if some apocalypse happen, probably 65, 70, maybe 80% of the world population will be dead in 2 weeks to a month because, like you said, phones, technology, internets. You got to think about how many people are not paying attention. Not a lot of people are caring. Uh, those people are gonna be instantly caught. If the first zombie appeared in the hospital, you gotta look. If it happened right now during this pandemic, as many people that are in the hospital, hospitals are overflowing with people now. So if it were to hit right now, hospitals would be overrun. Think about it. You've probably got hundreds of people in a hospital right now. All of them for to get bit, blood's gonna get splattered, everything is gonna happen. You're gonna have people instantly changing. You probably hundreds of doctors, nurses, all of them are gonna die instantly. Unless, yeah, 1,000, yeah. I guess smaller hospital or doctors, clinics and stuff will probably have 100, but yeah, if you telling me thousands of people, 1,000 each hospital, most of them people gonna be wiped out. Yeah, but it'd probably be the sick people. But you also going to look at, oh, that's the doctors. Because regardless of once it all settles down and you start to learn the ways of the new world, you're gonna need a doctor, regardless. Because you got to think about it. There's still cold winters gonna be coming in, still pneumonia, still gonna be all kinds of stuff hidden. Things are still gonna be hidden to the point you gonna need a doctor. And trust me, I'd rather not have a hospital to be the first place to. But like I said, yeah, that's 110%, 10% right, 70, 80%. I'm trying to at least give somebody a benefit of that. The Last of Us was a boy one of my most favorite game of all time. Yeah, even though in see, yeah, I kind of hate that horror games like that does kind of pick on the Northwest, but you most likely would have to think about it. You have to think about majority anything anywhere that's got scientists working on experiments to like cure cancer and certain kind of diseases and all that. Those gonna probably be wiped out first. Hospitals gonna be wiped out first. You gotta think about they tell you take certain medicines, but don't take it if it give you these side effects and that side effect and all that. In hospitals and scientists would be the first thing to go. Yeah, you're right. CDC, yeah, from China. True, true. That can be China, can be Russia, can be Japan. You got to think about nuclear stuff. Japan got a bunch of nuclear plants. Uh, Anywhere they got nuclear plants. Um, shoot, Russia. You got to think about the not clover. I was say Cloverfield. Mm. You got to look at Chernobyl when that town got wiped out. There's a lot of stuff there's a lot of places that can be wiped out first. Then you don't know about if animals can get it. You wouldn't know if animals can get it. A dog, cat, raccoon, ant, mosquito. It's just like playing Days Gone. And you got infected wolves and infected bears. You will get caught. Oh yeah, I've seen enough Resident Evil movies. If you've seen Resident Evil, I think Degeneration, I think is the animated one, cartoon one. See the CG Resident Evil. It happened on a plane first. The plane crashed, and hey, it was over with. Um, you can look at World War Z when that one person on the plane was bit, and that plane crashed toward the end of the movie. It's a bunch. You don't want to be in no enclosed space. Shoot, you watch the movie Train to Busan when the train was overcrowded. Man, I'm telling you, you don't want to be nowhere in a closed space. Yeah, travel. Yeah. Hold on, seen a story about the zombie deer in Minnesota and up north. There's a zombie deer. You talking about real life or you talking about the game? Because you about to get me a little nervous here now. You literally about to get me about to have a panic attack here. An infected deer. Yeah, that doesn't sound nowhere near. Yeah, that's what they're calling it. Because it's been a few of them, and they just kind of like mining, thinking something with the parasite. But there's a trailer cam of a deer, like a huge chunk taken out of it, and it's like shoulder blade, and it's like top of the rib cage. Like you could see the bone, see it move when it's walking, and it doesn't seem like it feels any pain. You know what? Now you starting to give me a little spooked here. Yeah, you starting to give me a little spooked here. Wow, wow. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's really true of a deer. That's like now it could be possibility that deer was attacked, huge flesh chunk of it, but somehow it survived. That's just like people taking gunshots to the head and still surviving. Um, it could be a possibility of something like that, but you telling me that some gun is dead? Whoo, they need to go check that out. Like for well, no, they don't. No, they don't. They don't need to check that out because I guarantee that's gonna be the most stupidest thing you can do. I just realized I said a lot. It was like 10 or 15 of them in that paragraph I just wrote. So, and I mean, I got to see this. I got to see this, bro. Okay, let me check this out. You kind of, you really spooking me here. Wow, Simon deer disease is spreading across the U.S., which you should know. Ooh, wow, really? Like for real? And they really calling it a zombie deer. Wow, they is wow. And this is the end of human of man. This is the end of mankind. I get tell you that. Yep, this is the end of mankind. We go out there, go deer hunting. Yeah, we're gonna have hunters be the first one to die. Literally, they will be the first one to die. Cause they over there hunting something they ain't got no business hunting. But oh, I shot him. That some gun don't die. You take a chunk out of a hunting horn, bro. This can't be true. This is this thing has a chunk, literally a chunk out of his own body, bro. Who ate you? Who bit you? It kicked you out, bro. This is gross. I mean, that's just like the same. Was like the Last of Us, the cordyceps. There's actually a cordyceps that kills ants, and they be moving like the Walking Dead because they don't. It controls their body, bro. That looks disgusting. Yeah, this is the end of mankind. If we up against zombie deers, I'm telling you, we dead. Just the first people that's gonna get bit are hunters. And the hunters gonna head to the hospital first. Hospital gonna be overrun. I'll tell you that now. That's gonna suck. What you talking about the disease for the deer, or you talking about the cordyceps? Okay, if you talking about the cordyceps, that's gonna suck. That's really gonna suck because if you telling me that if it's gonna be like that, yeah, hunter's gonna be the first one to die, or people going to hunting in the woods and all that junk. Or somebody or a hunter shoots one in the early stage and doesn't know is infected with this disease and then eats it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was it. Or sure, whatever this disease is, it might kill mankind real easily and real quickly. Now I'm gonna stop eating deer meat because see, you just ruined a good thing there. Got a couple of coworkers that love to go hunting. They love to bring deer meat back to the where I ain't eating it no more. Nope, I ain't eating it. Mm-mm. And deer meat's so good too. And then deer meat can last you a whole year by yourself. Kill one big one big piece of it, one good deer. Cut it up, have them to cut it up and all that. You can survive off a whole year worth of deer meat. But now it's like, nope, you can't do that no more. They already preparing you for the zombie apocalypse. Freaking deer. Oh man, that's bad. That is terrible. Nope. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done having deer meat, deer sausages, and deer pies, and all that. I'm done. At least I'm gonna have to ask that question. I mean, like, okay, if you killed this deer, was there any other chunks out of it? So when he say, yeah, that was like a chunk that I was like, well, look, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not eating it. I ain't turning into an infected. I ain't ready to die. It ain't my turn. Bro, you just you literally just made something go through my brain. That's creepy. That's really creepy, dog. I'd be mad as a mug right before I shot it. It was making these weird, like clicking noise. I'd be like, what? What kind of clicking noise? It was sounding like, I was like, what? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we know this is bad. I would quit my job that day because everybody in my job eat sauce, eat deer. So I know every last one of them gonna eat it. Now my boss probably won't because he's a exercise fiend. He like to stay in fit, so he don't eat it. That's one out of well, let me see. There's 15 people at my job. So if he tell me that, I'll be one and he'll be so it'll just be two of us. Everybody else gonna be turning into fit because every last one of them eat eat deer. Woo, that sucks. Yeah, this is the way it moves. This has probably been a wonderful evening, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the convo that you have given me, man. It brought back some old good memories, some good anime, some good old school cartoon. Saturday, man, you have brought a whole great moment tonight, man. You the star tonight, buddy. You the star. You the star, man. Glad you got noted because I was sure would say that. I really do appreciate it. And I know that there's somebody else in the chat. If there anybody else new, please, if you like what you see here, follow me on the YouTuber. Do a lot of reactions to anime. Do a lot of reaction. I really am glad. Hey, make sure it don't. But yeah, I do a lot of anime reactions, trailer reactions. Do a lot of I try to do movie review, but you ain't haven't been going to the movie theater, so I haven't really been watching a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that really don't catch my eye, so really haven't been watching anything. Uh, if you want to stay better in touch with me, you can also follow me on the Discord. All right, Rami 831. I will catch you later, dog. Don't let the zombies get you tonight. But yeah, you can follow me on Dark in the Discord if you want to stay in touch with me. Let me know. So if you wondering if I'm going to stream or don't have notifications turned on, as Rami did for a minute there, hey, you can always catch me there, right there. I'm trying my best to make everything fun there. You know, try my best. But anywho, I am Dark Light. I am the angel that is stuck in between worlds, between anime and reality. So I am Dark Light, and I would catch you guys another time. Cheerio.